I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Faith leads to the truth in a spiritual way because it says that God created the universe, and science leads to the truth in a natural way because it tells how the universe was made. The ideologies of positivism, scientism, or atheism consider science only that which is related to chemistry, physics, biology, or mathematics, without realizing that in order for them to come to exist, we needed alchemy, cosmography, and natural history. Those who laid the foundations of what is known as the scientific revolution were Nicolas Copernicus, who was a polished priest of the Catholic Church, and Galileo Galilei, a great friend of the Pope and firm defender of Catholicism. The Protestants, Kepler and Newton, assumed the postulates of Copernicus and Galileo to advance in physics. The foundations for the scientific revolution to take place, for example, were laid by alchemist experts such as the priest Father Álvaro Alonso Barba, whose treatises on metallurgy were Isaac Newton's beside book, or in natural history, such as the Jesuit Father José de Acosta, precursor of evolution and botanicals. Louis Pasteur, the pioneer of modern microbiology, developed the rabies vaccine, was a Catholic. George Mendel, he was a Catholic priest and is considered the father of genetics. Nikola Tesla, the inventor of the current use of alternating current electrical energy, was an Orthodox Christian. Alexander Fleming, Catholic, Nobel Prize in 1945 for discovering the penicillin. Max Planck, Protestant, Nobel Prize in Physics in 1918 for the creation of quantum mechanics. Giuseppe Moscati, Italian doctor and scientist, Catholic. Pierre Teilhard de Chardin, Jesuit priest, he presented his own theory of evolution, coining concepts such as the noosfera and the omega point. The famous Albert Einstein, who said that man finds God in every door that science opens. Marconi, the great discoverer of radium, was a good Catholic, and that is why he took his invention first to the Pope, and the first radio transmission was made by Pope Pius XI in Latin. Dr. Werner Heisenberg, German physicist, Protestant, Nobel Prize in 1932. The great Catholic doctor and today blessed José Gregorio Hernández. John Ambrose Fleming, Protestant Christian, one of the precursors of electronics. Dr. Francis Collins led the Human Genome Project and converted to Christianity, writing a book called The Language of God. He points out that the discovery of the human genome gave him a glimpse of God's work. Friends, thinking that science and faith are enemies is due to an ideological discourse without scientific base, whose fundamental propagators are self-proclaimed progressive ideologies. The history of science leaves no doubt that the Catholic Church and the Christian cultural matrix are what have produced the emergence and scientific development of the West and of the entire world. To the pain of the progressives and materialists, we Christians carried out the scientific revolution. They were neither there nor expected. There are more and more scientists, upon finding deep science, becoming religious people. Science does not make anyone lose faith, because science discovers what God has created, and with God we always win.